Ah, the human brain, a sleek, high-performance machine. Or so you think. Believe it or not, it's a patchwork of quick fixes and evolutionary duct tape. You might believe your brain is a calm, efficient processor. Reality check. It's a chaotic server room where signals constantly crash. Instead of neatly filing away data, it's juggling flaming torches. And HSPs? They're stuck with ultra-sensitive antennas that pick up every signal, every glitch, in 4K. Welcome to the chaos. So, what's really happening inside that skull? Your brain craves efficiency, but stumbles into a sensory minefield. Every step triggers explosions of input. This isn't multitasking, it's multi-overloading. For HSPs, it's like running a marathon while balancing on a tightrope. The neural reality? It's high-octane processing. Your brain's CPU is on overdrive, turning every whisper into a sonic boom. It's a sensory taxation without representation. Your brain's bandwidth is maxed out, struggling to keep the lights on. But wait, there's a twist. This sensory overload isn't just a bug, it's a feature. Evolution didn't mess up. It gave you a secret weapon. While others skim the surface, you dive deep. Your brain is a high-fidelity scanner, picking up hidden details like a detective on a caffeine high. It's not fragility, it's hyper-awareness. This cognitive friction is your sixth sense. Sure, the world's noise can be deafening, but it also means you hear the whispers others miss. Now, here's the kicker, the fatal error. Ignore this high-octane processing, and it turns on you. It's like ignoring a smoke alarm until it screams. The brain becomes a relentless critic, amplifying every flaw. Unmanaged, it's a recipe for burnout. You're stuck in cognitive quicksand, sinking deeper with each ignored ping. That's the trap, a self-imposed neurological tax that leaves you bankrupt. The more you ignore, the louder it gets. It's survival of the fittest processor. So what's the protocol? It's time to recalibrate. This isn't about avoiding noise. It's about tuning your frequency. Update your internal software. Harness that high-octane processing. Instead of drowning, swim with the current. The trick? Strategic downtime. It's not about slowing down, it's about charging up. The next time your brain screams, listen, decode the message, adjust the settings. You're not fragile, you're finely tuned. Welcome to your upgraded neural operating system. Here's a bold mythbuster. You think you're in control of your thoughts. Nope, your brain's a rogue AI. It processes input at warp speed, and you're just along for the ride. You think you're steering, but the brain's autopilot is in charge. It's an evolutionary hack job, a patchwork of instincts that react before you consciously blink. It's a split-second decision maker, shooting from the hip. Every choice, a preformed algorithm running the show. Welcome to the Matrix. Now, let's decode the neural reality. Your brain is a data junkie, gorging on sensory input. It's a nonstop ticker tape of information. The catch? It's a biased processor. It filters, distorts, and reshuffles. It's like a frantic editor with a deadline, cutting corners to make sense of chaos. The brain's priority? Survival. It amplifies threats and overlooks mundane details. This high-speed edit makes you jumpy and reactive. It's survival instincts on steroids. Here's where it gets interesting. This biased processing isn't a flaw. It's your brain's secret sauce. It's a hyper-efficient screening tool, sifting through noise to find meaning. It's the mind's way of highlighting the important bits, like a mental highlighter on steroids. Sure, it's a bit paranoid, but it's also a superpower. It's why you spot patterns others miss. It's why you connect dots in a constellation of chaos. It's survival of the sharpest mind. But beware the fatal error. Unchecked, this hypervigilant brain becomes its own worst enemy. It's like a guard dog that barks at every shadow, leaving you in constant alert mode. The brain's distortion field becomes a prison. Thoughts loop endlessly, a cognitive treadmill with no off switch. The more you fight it, the deeper it digs in. Unmonitored, it's a recipe for burnout. It's a self-imposed mental cage, a never-ending cycle of overprocessing. So what's the play? Refine your mental algorithms. Instead of battling the system, become its operator. Tune into your brain's pattern recognition. Use it as a cognitive compass. Acknowledge the distortions, then recalibrate. Transform the chaos into clarity. It's not about silencing the noise, it's about directing it. Train your brain to focus on the signal, not the static. The key? Mindful observation. It's your brain's ultimate performance tweak. Upgrade complete. Let's dismantle another myth. You think attention is a spotlight. Wrong. It's a disco ball, scattering beams in every direction. Your brain's attention system is a chaotic, ever-shifting network. It's like trying to herd cats with laser pointers. HSPs face a turbocharged version. Their attention is a kaleidoscope of stimuli. This neural fiesta isn't about focusing on one thing. It's about processing everything, everywhere, all at once. It's the ultimate multitasking paradox. Welcome to cognitive chaos. So, what's the neural reality behind this attention circus? Your brain's default mode is to zoom out, not in. It's wired for breadth, not depth. This panoramic processing is a survival hack, scanning for threats and opportunities. It's a constant dance between distraction and focus. But here's the kicker. It's not just about seeing more, it's about seeing differently. This wide-angle lens captures the subtleties and nuances that others miss. It's sensory multitasking at its finest. And here's the pivot. This scattered attention isn't just a cognitive quirk, it's an evolutionary masterpiece. It's the reason you pick up on social cues and emotional undercurrents. It's why you sense the unspoken tensions in a room. This attention diffusion transforms you into a human radar, detecting what others overlook. It's cognitive empathy in action. It's not a scatterbrain, it's a finely tuned intuition. You're not just processing data, you're interpreting the unsaid. But beware the fatal error. This wide-angle attention can spiral into overwhelming noise. It's like tuning into every radio station at once, a cacophony of competing signals. Left unchecked, your brain's default mode becomes a distortion field, obscuring clarity with confusion. It's a mental overload that drains energy and clouds judgment. You become a prisoner of your own perceptual radar, locked in an endless loop of analysis and second-guessing. It's sensory burnout on a grand scale. So what's the neural hack? Transform this attention dispersion into a strategic advantage. The mission: practice selective spotlighting. Channel your mental disco ball into focused beams. Hone in on what matters, let go of the rest. It's not about ignoring the noise, it's about filtering it. Cultivate mental boundaries to protect your cognitive bandwidth. The goal? Balance breadth with depth. Use your wide-angle lens to navigate complexity with precision. It's the art of mindful focus. Evolution's gift optimized. Here's another brain twist. You think memory is a file cabinet. It's not. It's more like a chaotic artist's studio. Memories aren't stored, they're recreated. Every time you recall something, it's a remix, a mashup of imagination and reality. HSPs face this amplified. Every sensory detail is a vivid brushstroke. It's not remembering, it's reliving. Your brain's paint palette is richer, more nuanced. Welcome to the gallery of your mind, where every experience is a masterpiece in progress. Dive into the neural reality. Your brain doesn't store memories like video files. It's a reconstruction artist, piecing together fragments from the sensory ether. This process is your brain's way of adapting. It's flexible, not fixed. It's why memories can shift and reshape over time. This adaptability is a survival tool, allowing you to reinterpret past experiences. It's a high-octane recall system where every memory is an evolving narrative influenced by the present. Now here's the pivot. This mutable memory isn't just a quirk, it's a cognitive advantage. It's your brain's way of learning and evolving. It's why you can adapt and innovate. It fuels creativity, allowing you to see past the present and imagine the possible. It's why you improvise solutions and envision new paths. Your memory isn't a limitation, it's a launchpad. It's the brain's creative license, granting you the freedom to explore and transform. But here's the catch, the fatal error. Left unmanaged, this mutable memory becomes a distortion field. It's like playing a game of telephone with your own thoughts. Each recall distorts the original, and before you know it, you're trapped in a loop of inaccurate narratives. This can lead to self-doubt, as your perception of reality becomes unstable. It's a cognitive spiral where imagination muddies fact and clarity is lost in the remix. You're stuck in a hall of mirrors, reflections never quite true. So what's the mental upgrade? It's time to curate your memory gallery. Practice selective editing. Focus on the core, the essence of experiences. Ground your memories in reality checks. Use them as guides, not gospel. The trick? Anchor them with truth while allowing flexibility. This balance between imagination and reality is your cognitive compass. It's not about freezing memories in time. It's about anchoring them in truth. Navigate your mind's gallery with precision. Your mental masterpiece, refined. Let's tackle another misconception. You think emotions are an optional add-on. Wrong. They're the operating system. Emotions aren't just reactions. They're data, hardwired into every decision. HSPs? They run on a high-resolution emotional interface. It's not about feeling more. It's about processing more. Every emotion is a signal, a piece of information. You're not just experiencing. You're decoding the emotional matrix. Welcome to the emotional command center of your brain. Dive into the neural mechanics. Emotions are your brain's way of tagging experiences. They're the sticky notes on your mental dashboard. It's a prioritization system, sorting the important from the trivial. Emotions guide attention, influence memory, and shape perception. They're not a distraction, they're a navigation tool. HSPs experience this in Dolby Digital. Their emotional GPS is finely tuned, picking up signals that others gloss over. It's a high-fidelity emotional processing unit. And here's the pivot. This emotional sensitivity isn't a vulnerability, it's a superpower. It's why you're able to empathize and connect deeply. It's emotional intelligence in high definition. This heightened perception allows you to read between the lines, to sense the unsaid. You're not just reacting, you're understanding. It's a social radar, navigating the complexities of human interaction. It transforms emotional chaos into clarity, turning feelings into insights. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. But here's the fatal error. Left unchecked, this emotional processing becomes overwhelming. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. The constant influx of emotional data can lead to burnout. It's a flood of feelings that drowns rational thought. You become a prisoner of your emotions, stuck in a loop of overanalysis. It's emotional fatigue, where the brain's bandwidth is maxed out. Without regulation, you're caught in a storm, unable to find calm. So, what's the strategic maneuver? Develop emotional self-regulation. It's about managing the flow, not blocking it. Use your emotions as a compass, not a cage. Practice emotional filtering, focusing on what truly matters. The goal is emotional agility, adapting, responding, and moving forward. It's not about suppressing emotions, it's about channeling them effectively. By mastering this, you turn emotional data into actionable insights. Navigate your emotional landscape with precision. Your emotional operating system, optimized. Let's shatter another illusion. You assume decision-making is a linear process. Think again. It's a 3D chess game played on multiple boards. Your brain isn't a straightforward decision engine. It's a complex network of competing priorities. HSPs navigate this labyrinth on expert mode. It's not just about weighing pros and cons. It's about balancing a tapestry of emotions, memories, and perceptions. Each decision is a strategic maneuver through a cognitive maze. Welcome to your mental chessboard. Dive into the neural mechanics of decision-making. Your brain is a decision-making algorithm, constantly updating based on new data. It's a dynamic system, integrating sensory input, emotional feedback, and past experiences. It's not just processing, it's predicting outcomes, simulating future scenarios. This is the brain's decision matrix, a high-speed computation of possibilities. For HSPs, it's a multi-threaded operation where every detail influences the outcome. Your brain is a predictive powerhouse, calculating life's next move. Here's the pivot. This multifaceted decision-making isn't a burden, it's an asset. It's why you're adept at seeing the big picture, crafting solutions that are both creative and strategic. It's cognitive agility, the ability to pivot and adapt as new information arises. This is how you synthesize complexity into clarity. It's not indecisiveness, it's thoroughness. You're not just making choices, you're crafting narratives, constructing a future based on a rich tapestry of insights. But watch out for the fatal error. This intricate decision-making can become paralyzing. It's like a computer with too many tabs open. Eventually, it crashes. Decision fatigue sets in, where every choice becomes a monumental task. Analysis paralysis ensues, and you're stuck in a loop of endless deliberation. The brain's decision matrix becomes a tangled web, and clarity is lost in the noise of competing priorities. It's cognitive overload, the mental equivalent of gridlock. So, what's the cognitive upgrade? Simplify your decision matrix. Focus on key variables, not every possible outcome. The trick? Prioritize and streamline. Develop mental heuristics, rules of thumb that guide you through complexity. It's about making informed choices, not perfect ones. Embrace the power of decisiveness, tempered by intuition. By refining your mental pathways, you transform cognitive chaos into clarity. Your decision-making process becomes a strategic asset. The mental chessboard, mastered. Here's another cognitive twist. You think creativity is a rare spark. But really, it's a constant undercurrent, flowing through your neural pathways. Your brain is a creativity factory, producing ideas like an assembly line. For HSPs, this process is on turbo mode. Every thought is a potential innovation, every problem an opportunity for novel solutions. You're not just thinking outside the box, you're redesigning the box. Creativity is not a fluke, it's your default setting. Welcome to the Innovation Engine. Dive into the neural mechanics of creativity. It's a dance between divergent and convergent thinking. Your brain explores possibilities, then narrows them into actionable ideas. It's a cycle of expansion and refinement. For HSPs, it's an enhanced symphony of thought, where every input can trigger a cascade of insights. This is the brain's creative matrix, a dynamic network of associations and connections. It's not just daydreaming, it's cognitive alchemy, turning thought fragments into gold. Here's the pivot. This creative engine isn't just for art, it's a problem-solving powerhouse. It's why you can approach challenges from unique angles, crafting solutions others overlook. It's cognitive innovation, the ability to reframe and rethink. This creative agility transforms obstacles into opportunities. You're not just thinking, you're inventing. It's not chaos, it's structured creativity, with purpose and precision. You're designing the future, one idea at a time. But beware the fatal error. This creative flow can become overwhelming. It's like a river bursting its banks, flooding your mental landscape. Without focus, creativity spirals into chaos, drowning out clarity. You become lost in endless possibilities, unable to decide on a single course. It's cognitive overload, where innovation becomes a burden rather than a blessing. The mind's creative matrix becomes a tangled web, trapping you in indecision. It's the peril of too much potential. So what's the mental upgrade? Channel your creative flow into focused streams. Cultivate selective creativity, where you harness your imaginative power with intent. Prioritize ideas that align with your goals and let go of distractions. The trick? Frameworks and constraints. They're not limitations, they're catalysts for innovation. By setting boundaries, you direct your creative energy efficiently. Transform your creativity from a torrent into a targeted force. Your cognitive toolkit, refined and ready.